Sut ywch chi? Ti'n iawn? Dwi'n mynd i wneud gyd o'r stream heddiw mewn Cymraeg achos, dweud y gwir, dwi wedi bod siarad Saesneg trwy mwy amser ac rwan dwi eisiau siarad Cymraeg am gyd o fy bywyd. Fucking iawn, mate! Hello everyone, how's it going? How do you do? I just thought I'd do a little quick stream because the homies aren't here yet. They're going to be arriving in any moment really. So but I was just sitting around twiddling my thumbs, so I thought I'd jump on a little live. I'm not going to carry on the rundown of the tracks until I can dedicate a little bit more time to it. But how you all doing? We got some Welsh people in the house. My ear's still fucked, by the way. Whoever's saying the ear is still playing up, yeah, my ear is still blocked. It's very frustrating. I've tried lots of things now, and now I'm just going to surrender to time and hopefully let time take care of it. I hope so anyway. How's everybody doing? Are you all feeling happy today, this evening? People keep telling me to put garlic in my ear. I'm probably not going to do that. I've put lots of things in my ear, from hydrogen peroxide to all multitudes of things I've stuck in there. That's what she said. And then it's still blocked. It's still very blocked. Can't hear anything, which is why I'm probably shouting. Them be witches. Yeah, I'm probably not going to shove garlic cloves in there anytime soon, no offense. It's not an infection, that's the thing. Like, so it's the hydrogen peroxide, all of these like anti things, and it's not a build-up of wax. The doctor's actually looked in there and he was like, I don't know, mate. I think it's just a COVID thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like one of these residual things that will probably go away with time, I hope. It just is. It just is what it is. He said it's probably in an ear tube, but he said it's quite strange because my nose is all clear. It's just this tube. He said it's probably something, but it'll probably go away with time. So that's what I'm hoping for. Never gonna... Oh, let's do it, man. Give me a bit of time. And then we'll get straight into it. Oh, I should have opened like this. I'm just going to sit back and bask in the glory of the Sickboi album. Sickboi album. Let's go. Let's go. What a banger. It is a banger. I actually want everybody in this stream to go and buy Rick Astley's album so that I come in second. It's actually a banger. It's a banger. Also, if anybody here hasn't ordered the album, the Sickboi one, fuck my ear. The Sickboi one, it's so weird. It's like I'm listening through a kazoo. I can't really enjoy music at the moment. It's driving me mad. It's like this side nice and clear, this side distorted robot kazoo sounds. So I can't even really truly enjoy the delight, the angel delight that is Rick Astley right now. That's how fucking kazooey like it is. Rick Boy or Sickboi. Yeah, by the way, guys, if any of you are joining me in this stream and you haven't ordered the Sickboi album yet, what you doing, man? It's only £5. It'll proper help us out. It'll actually really, it will help get that spot. It's only a £5. It's pretty cheap. And yeah, it would be a really cool thing. It's a very, very close. We are neck and neck, me and Rick. I'm behind Rick Astley, which is a place that I never thought I would be. Standing behind Rick. But it's a place that I am. And if anybody wants to make... I'm just going to stop talking. Yeah, Sickboi, brrr, go and get that. There should be a link that's popping up in chat. There should be a link that's popping up in chat every now and then. to the Sickboi album. So if you follow that link, you can order that. I'm just checking. Josh and Connor and everyone are going to be turning up proper soon, man. But I just thought I'd come on here to kill some time. We can get into some of the tunes still. I think we left off. Where did we leave off? We left off track 6. Where are we? I think we're on Murderer now. And yeah, if anyone's got any questions, has anyone got any questions first of all, just in general, about life, about the intricacies of why we exist and where we all come from and what it all means? If so, shoot them my way. What's my favourite anime? That's way less existential, but much better question. Oh, that's a hard one, man. I really like One Punch Man just because it's really funny. Would Pokemon count as an anime? If so, that's up there. Attack on Titan, Naruto, Parasite's quite good. I love all the Studio Ghibli movies. I think they're works of art. I think they're beautiful. I'm really looking forward to the new Studio Ghibli movie coming out. I think that's going to be sick. I can't wait. They've been working on it a long time, so I've got high hopes for that album. For the album? I'm fucking stuck in album mode. Movie. Favorite Bond? Is that even a question? There's in my eyes, there have been some good Bonds, but there's only really one Bond. What chat? If you were to guess what it was, guess, and I'll tell you if you're right. There's only one in there. Come on. It's a landslide. Look at it. It's a landslide. Of course, it's fucking Sean Connery. He's just so good. Like there are some other really good, like Roger Moore. Of course, Roger Moore is really good, and Daniel Craig's a bit of a different thing. I even like Pierce Brosnan, man. Pierce Brosnan. I thought he was very English and had that English charm about him. But Sean Connery's he's just so charismatic, isn't he? He's just so good. It's got to be Connery. It's got to be Connery. All right. Favorite Bond girl? Chat. Actually, no. I've got a better song. I've got a better question. Favorite Bond theme tune? Yeah. Tits me. Come on. Favorite Bond theme tune? And then I'll tell you mine. Okay. There's a really underrated one that's not appearing. It's not my favourite, but it's in my top 5 that never appears. And that's the one that Alicia Keys and Jack White did. That was such a banger, man. I'm going to try and find that song, Alicia. My favourite is Live and Let Die. I just think that riff is so good, man. It's Live and Let Die for me. There's so many good ones to choose from. Skyfall is obviously an absolute banger. So is Diamonds Are Forever. Load of the ones that Shirley Bassey did were incredible. It's got to be Live and Let Die for me. Fucking just that moment, man. It's such a riff. Anyway, the Alicia Keys. It's called Another Way to Die. It was in possibly the worst Bond movie of all time. Quantum of Solace. What a bad film. What a disappointing contribution to the James Bond legacy. I'm sorry if anybody liked that film. I fucking hated it. So boring, mate. I went to the cinema to watch it, and it was just so bad, mate. I just snore fest. Really, really bad movie. Anyway, you can tell that it's affected me quite a lot. Anyway, let's go. This is Jack White and Alicia Keys. This is a fucking banger. This is so good. This is a really underrated. This song was wasted on the worst Bond movie of all time. Also, Alicia Keys and Jack White, who'd have thought it? Kind of worked. Such a banger! So good. Oh man, I would love one day to be afforded the opportunity to write a Bond theme tune. Anybody who knows me will know from Love Music Part 2 that I am a massive James Bond nerd. I love it. And before somebody in chat accuses me of being sexist because I like Tom Jones and James Bond, just leave me alone. Please. I like James Bond. I enjoy the movie, okay? I like women too. They're great. And men and whoever. I don't judge anybody based on anything of their personality. Stop it. I love James Bond. Yeah. And has anybody else any questions for me, please? My favorite Doctor, probably. The names are eluding me, man. Probably David Tennant. I like David Tennant. I'll confess I haven't really watched the early Doctor Who's, so I haven't got a fair opinion. I don't think I started watching from David Tennant onwards, but I liked him. It was very comforting. It reminds me of like Christmas for some reason, because I'd always watch Doctor Who around Christmas sort of time when I was a teenager, and it's got that kind of like wholesome, nostalgic, warm feeling, that fuzzy, nice feeling whenever I think about Doctor Who. Yeah. I don't have any pets. There are plans with the homies. Yeah, we're just celebrating this album coming out, man. I mean, we're going to go over to Banff, which is just outside of Calgary. A beautiful, beautiful town that looks like a postcard everywhere you look. Everyone who's worked on this album is coming, like, from my friendship circles coming out. So we got Brigitta's coming out. If anyone doesn't know, Brigitta's like the designer. She designed all the vinyl and the CDs and stuff. So, you know, fucking major talent. We got Vic and Joe. People might know Vic and Joe. Vic, obviously, from Down on the Beat song as well. Connor, who's my fucking right hand man. And then we got Josh, who helps out with a lot of the design. He helped me put the videos for the riddles together. And he's just my homie, and he's been my homie for years. And then we got Sam, obviously you all know Sam, Perry-Falvey, filming guy. And then there's Kai as well, who's just recently joined us. He's just like filming. He does a lot of like BTS stuff, and he's going to help out with social media stuff too. So the team around me is basically just my mates. I'm not really employed anyone other than people that I have just first and foremost been friends with. And I really believe that leads to really good, positive, inspiring work. Because every time we sit down and like have business meetings, it's just a bunch of mates hanging out, bouncing off each other, and getting excited about ideas, and it's paying off, man. We're maybe number one record in the UK because of that approach, and I firmly believe in that approach, man. You know, like make it something you love and make it beneficial for everybody. So, yeah, man, the whole gang is coming through, bro. It's gonna be sick. Yeah. But I want to remind everybody here as well. I want to remind everybody here that we are behind. We are number 2 right now. And it's funny because going into all of this, when I was making the album, I didn't give a fuck. And now that I'm so close, I kind of give a little bit of a fuck. I'm just going to be honest. Because it's true, like, I never made this record to get a number 1 record. That's honestly God's honest truth. And it was never about coming out on top or anything like that. I don't really give a fuck about competition in music. But, you know, to be entirely transparent and clear, now that I'm there in the week and someone's like, Ren, you could get a #1 record, I'm like, I kind of fucking want that. So I have fallen victim to capitalism, everybody. I have sold out and I'm a slut. Funny. But, you know, ultimately, if I don't get it, it doesn't really fucking matter at the end of the day. I'm going to die. All of us are going to die and I'll be dust and I'll be forgotten. So it doesn't really matter. But for this week, kind of matters a little bit to me. So, fuck it. Let's go for it. If you haven't got that record and you're in the chat at the moment, it would mean the world to me. It's only £5 and it will help out this little mission. The link should be popping up on screen every now and then. So yeah, if you wanna check that out, that'd be sick. Do I realise how many senior citizens love my music? Big up my senior citizens, my citizens of the senior variety. I love you all. Thank you very much. And yeah, I'm really glad that that it's spanning across all age groups. I think that's a really beautiful thing to see because it's bringing a lot of people together, and I think that's beautiful, man. And yeah, I'm loving all the people. Wait, someone said I'm the younger. I almost said out loud, I'm loving all the people of the younger variety. That's something that you say out loud and gets you cancelled. I appreciate the support from all the youth as well. Is what I mean. Fuck's sakes. Andrew Lloyd Webber. Big up Mr. Andrew Lloyd Webber, who gave me a shout out this morning. Big up Andrew Lloyd Webber and the Technicolor Dreamcoat. And Cats and all of the amazing, and Phantom of the Opera and all the amazing things that he is, obviously being recognized by somebody of such a high caliber who creates, I would say with some of my work, I kind of like blur the lines of commercial music and then theater, probably. So like having accolades from somebody who's that much of a giant, arguably the biggest name in theater, someone like that giving me appreciation and recognizing my work, that means a hell of a lot to me. So thank you, Andrew Lloyd Webber, for that. Yeah, it's amazing. Strictly or Bake Off? Probably Strictly. Wait, no, what's the one where they go to Come Dine With Me? I know that wasn't part of the choice, but that's my favorite. I really like The Iron Chef as well. Have these guys seen The Iron Chef with the Japanese dude who presents it? I love The Iron Chef, man. That one's really, really good. I really like cooking programs. I am a whore for cookery programs. I love them. And it's almost slightly masochistic because anyone who's followed me for a while will know that I can only eat about 10 things. Most of them meat and vegetables, right? So I can't eat any of these things that I'm watching, and I'm still obsessed with it. I love watching what I can't have. Can I cook? I can cook. I would say that I can cook. I've cooked for other people as well, and they haven't complained or died of salmonella, so I think I can cook. And if I return to a normal diet one day, and all these treatments work out for the best, then I'm sure that I will be investing a lot of my time into cooking up a storm. Oh yeah, I'm not eating. I feel like this is the first live stream that I've done in a long time, potentially in months, where I'm not eating. It kind of almost feels wrong. Like it almost doesn't feel like a stream. Do you know what I mean? The last picture on my mobile phone. Oh, it's a video. It's a video of the dude. It's when I was putting together all those the videos for the riddles. That's the last thing on my phone. It's quite emotionally draining, like looking through lots of footage of suffering. I'll tell you that. When I was putting together those videos, it's not the most fun I've had. I think it was worthwhile, but it kind of isn't the most fun I've ever had, to be honest. It kind of, yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Somebody likes the black Power Ranger jacket. Fuck yeah. Just my old school Adidas repping. I feel like Adidas might as well just fucking sponsor me at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm like promoting them every living chance I get for nothing. Give me some free stuff, Adidas. I'm a capitalist whore now that I've got a #1 album. Well, #2, but I'm a big sellout, Adidas. Give me stuff. Favorite all-time comedian? Probably Bill Hicks. Bill Hicks for what he stood for. Bill Hicks for his philosophy. Bill Hicks for his comedy, man. I love Bill Hicks. I love George Carlin. I love Billy Connolly. One of the funniest stand-ups on Netflix is actually Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino. He is probably one of the most talented men on earth. I don't say that lightly, because he directs, he makes music, he acts. He was in Community, but his stand-up is so good. If anyone gets the opportunity on Netflix, go and check out Donald Glover Weirdo. If it's not on Netflix in your country, then check out on YouTube. But it's so funny, man. It's so funny. And yeah, Billy Connolly, funny. I like Frankie Boyle as well, just because I like my dark humor. Frankie Boyle is pretty brutal, but pretty funny. And yeah, that's why I fear that I will get cancelled one day, because my humor is pretty similar to Frankie Boyle's. I think he's fuck. I just like people who don't give a fuck and just say the thing that's most uncomfortable for the sake of saying it, just because it's like shocks people out of being so sensitive about stuff. And like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you believe it. It's just like you say the thing to try and, for me, same when I'm talking about my illness, yeah, and I'm talking about something that was 13 years and really fucking painful for me. I really like it when people joke with me about it and take the piss out of it. Like some of my mates do that. They're brutal and they take the piss. And like, for me, that's so refreshing. It almost lifts me out of it, because it lifts me out of it more than sympathy or empathy would. So I believe that we should always try and find a humor in things, even things that are quite upsetting and dark, because it really helps give a little bit of light to them. I thought Monty Python did that really well. I'm a massive Monty Python fan. It's just a bit of banter, innit? Exactly. It's just a bit of banter. I do know Bo Burnham. I think Bo Burnham's a genius. Yeah, I'm a big Bo Burnham fan. I think he's got an incredibly creative mind. I like it when he delves into his darker stuff as well. Like the last thing he did on Netflix. I was a massive fan of him for years before that. A lot of people discovered him. Hang on. No idea. A lot of people discovered him through that documentary on Netflix, but I watched one of his stand-ups probably about 6 or 7 years before that. When he was a lot younger, and I thought he was a genius then as well. I really like the wait, maybe we should check it out. I really like Repeat Stuff. Hang on, let's go for it. Repeat Stuff. I love this. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Hang on. Screen catcher. I love this, mate. Hold on, let me just double check that we've got sound.
If I could break, I want to thank you all for being here, because I'm so grateful that you'd all come here and spend an hour of your time with me. And if you're watching at home or whatever, on a computer or something, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Genuinely, this is my favorite thing to do. And I'm so grateful for people watching it and enjoying it. Okay. I will now recede back into my stage persona. I just blacked out for 20 seconds. Thank you for coming. Love songs used to be so beautiful. You know, let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky like a patient etherized upon a table. T.S. Eliot, beautiful. Love songs nowadays, just as beautiful, guys. Usher, Justin Bieber, 1D, you know them. But these new artists, they've done something very strange to the format of the love song. They've changed it a bit. And I tried to capture how they've changed the format of the love song.
This is genius.
With this love song. I hope you enjoy it and mark the differences. Jason Derulo. I love your hair, I love your name, I love the way you say it. I love your heart and you're so smart cause you gave away it. I love your sis, I love your dad, I love your mom. But more than all of that, I love the fact that you are dumb enough to not realize everything I've said has been said before in 1,000 ways, in 1,000 songs, sung with the same 4 chords, but you'll still love it and let me finger you. Yeah, finger you, finger you. Oh girl, I hope you don't think that I'm rude when I tell you that I love you, boo. I also hope that you don't see through this cleverly constructed ruse designed by a marketing team cashing in on puberty and low self-esteem and girls' desperate need to feel loved in. America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, oh, you know it. I love my baby and you know I couldn't live without her, but now I need to make every girl think this song's about her, just to make sure that they spread it like the plague. So I describe my dream girl as really, really vague, like I love your hands cause your fingerprints are like no other. I love your eyes and their bluish, brownish, greenish color. I love it when you smile, that you smile wide, and I love how your torso has an arm on either side. Now, if you're my agent, you might be thinking, oh no, sound the alarms. You're not appealing to little girls who don't have arms, but they can use iTunes, so fuck 'em, who needs 'em? Oh girl, oh hello Satan. Oh, Satan, you taste so good. Repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Everybody, come on, louder, I can't hear you. Young ones, listen up. I'm in magazines full of model teens so far above you. So read them and hate yourself, then pay me to tell you I love you. And your parents will always come along, because their little girl is in love. And how could love be wrong? How could love be wrong? When you repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff, repeat stuff. I'm a vessel 666. Illuminati. We know it's not right. We know it's not funny, but we'll stop beating this dead horse when it stops spitting out money. But until then, we will repeat stuff.
Gold, man. Gold, man. I'm glad we got to share that moment together. It was very special. No, man, I love Bo Burnham. I think Bo Burnham's a genius. I mean, he's got so much stuff that's really, really good. That was just one that always sticks in my memory just because it's pretty bang on. It's pretty accurate. And it's pretty also like, the sentiment's also a little bit sad as well. Do you get me? But Bo Burnham's a genius at that. He's a genius at that. Yeah, I love him, man. Yeah. Thank you for the congratulations, by the way, everybody who's bigging up the album and the success. It feels very good. I spoke to my mum for the first time since the record came out today on the phone, and she was giving me a lot of love for it, so that felt nice. I haven't spoken to her for a little while, so that was cool. She's really, really happy, and she thinks that it's hilarious. She thinks that it's hilarious that I'm in a head-to-head with Rick Astley. She was like cracking up on the phone. She said it was like the most unpredictable thing that could have ever happened, which I think is true. I could have never in a million years, like, I knew that I was potentially up against Drake. and I knew that the Streets had a record coming out. Big up the Streets, by the way. Big up Mike Skinner from the Streets. I think the Streets Mike Skinner is one of my favorite artists of all time, man. I think he's a poet. But yeah, I knew that I was up against the Stones next week. There was no part of me that saw this coming. There was no part of me but I suppose that's the thing. No one ever sees a Rick roll coming. No one ever sees it coming. Oh, I've got a phone call. How exciting. Hello? Are you outside? What are you saying? I'm back home, mate. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. Yeah. All right, mate. Cool. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Love you. Mwah. Cool. The homies are on the way. They said there'll be 5 minutes, man. It's not hookers. Whoever said it's hookers, it's not hookers. I promise. It's just friends that I pay to be my friends through my music success. That's the only reason that they like me. That's the only reason anybody likes me. So hookers, yeah. Yeah, so it's basically hookers, yeah. Yeah. Wonton soup. Are they bringing potatoes? Actually, all the homies are here. I think it's probably good if we settle this debate once and for all, innit? It's probably good that we settle it forever. I think I'm going to do that. We'll buy 100 common house potatoes and we'll have a potato off right here on live stream. Yeah, it'll happen. And I think I'm still betting on myself. I think I forgot what I said. I think I said 34. That feels like something I'd say. Wait, what did I say? I think I said 34. Yeah, 34. All right, I'm sticking with 34. I think that I can hold 34 potatoes in my arms. We need to set some ground rules before Sam comes and gets really fucking funny about it. So, right, chat, you can help me decide. We have to pick them up ourselves, don't we? Like, we can't have somebody pile them onto us. I feel like that's cheating. We have to pick them up ourselves. This is going to make things a lot harder. Yeah. All right. Because if someone else was to pile them on, you could probably get more than 34 because you just lean back, innit? Because I might look. Picture me with 46 potatoes on me while people pile. Easy, man, easy. That's why we have to pick them up ourselves. It's gonna be really fucking hard. I'm almost starting to get cold feet, but I think I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to 34. And we are gonna go with we're not gonna go with a baked potato. That's ridiculous. But we're also not gonna go for new potatoes. That's cheating. Too small. Just a common house potato, like an average size, just a run of the mill local potato. I think I can do it, man. But yeah, we'll have a potato off. Me versus Sam. We have to do it ourselves. I think I'll make like a little stand where they'll be. I don't think they should be on the floor. I think that's unfair on both of us. They'll be on a stand. There'll be 100 potatoes on a stand, and me and him will have a fight, a battle to see who can hold the most without dropping them. Yeah, I think he said something like 20 something. What does the winner get, by the way? Well, then there's got to be some sort of prize. Respect. I want a prize greater than respect. Hookers. Right, the prize is prostitutes. No, give me a good prize. No offense to hookers. Clout. Rick Astley's album, someone said. Yes. That's fucking brilliant. I'm gonna go to HMV and I'm gonna buy it in Canada, and the winner gets Rick Astley's album. Oh yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. The winner of the potato off gets Rick Astley's album. Yes. It's been settled. Right, so that'll happen sometime this week. We'll get the potatoes. We'll come on live stream, and we'll have a good old fashioned gladiatoral potato off. Sorry, I had a brain glitch then. Potato off, basically. Am I engaged? Well, yeah, the album isn't the only bit of news. I'm engaged. No, I'm not. I'm eternally alone. Yeah, no, I'm single. What else is going on? that people are like, yes, Ren, cry on live stream like you always do when you talk about things. I cry once every 5 live streams, actually, so today's not a crying stream. I only cry when I'm emotionally depleted and have released songs that have taken ages to put together. I cried on High Ren and I cried on Money Game. I will not be crying today, god damn it. What's the LP behind me? A fan made me this. So in the PO box, obviously I get sent really cool things. This is one of the cooler things I got sent. This is it's Creative Musical Independence. I mean, this wasn't given to me by any official board. Fuck 'em. It was given to me by a fan, and I love it. It's got High Ren on it. It's got Sickboi on it. It's got A List of Our Time on it. It's got Bittersweet Symphony on it. And it's got Animal Flow on it. And it says it's a Creative Musical Independence record. So yeah, wicked gift. Awesome gift. I loved it. It's taken place of my YouTube plaque. That's how much I liked it. So thank you. Yeah, I thought it was very sweet, whoever sent me that. The PO box, I posted it on my YouTube. I don't know it off the top of my head. Someone in chat might know it. I posted it on YouTube community page. If you scroll down for quite a long time, I don't know it off the top of my head. If I was to find it, you'll just be watching me scroll for a few minutes. So I'm not going to bore you with that. But it does exist somewhere. Fuck knows where. How is it staying up on the wall? I'll show you. It will probably fall off the wall like my YouTube plaque did. These little fuckers. No More Nails, Sticky Boys, and you really should get nails. You should never buy these because they last for about 2 weeks and then they fall off. So this is a very precarious situation I've got going on here, but I'm going to try and get some nails. I didn't learn my lesson with the YouTube plaque. I worked my ass off to get 1 million subscribers and then it fell on the floor and I didn't learn my lesson because I'm an idiot, ladies and gentlemen. But think about this. You're tuned in watching an idiot. So what does that say about you? You're still here. I think that says more about you than it says about me. I like to watch idiots. Yeah. But I'm an idiot. So of course I do. Of course I do. I would. I'm a self-proclaimed idiot. Why is the focus going out of focus? I'm here. There we go. Right. It's like watching a car crash. You can't look away. Thanks, mate. Right. Let's bang out a tune then, shall we? I'm not actually doing the album react on this one. I'm going to save that for when I've got a more dedicated, elongated period of time. Is there anything on YouTube we want to watch together? It doesn't necessarily have to be music. It could be the best of Sean Connery. What do we want to watch? Goldie looking chain, someone said. Oh, come on then. Big up the boys. I'm guessing a lot of you will not be familiar with the groundbreaking revolutionary work of the GLC. So we'll go on with the banger. We'll watch a couple of verses and then we'll anyway, just big up the Welsh rap scene, man. The Welsh rap scene pretty much consists of a few artists. You're looking right at one of them, watching some other ones of them. Let's go. Let's get it.
With your hands on your head. Turn the rap music off and step away from the stereo. Put the rap album down. Leave MC Hammer alone. Turn it off.
Guns don't kill people, rappers do. Ask any politician and they tell you it's true. It's a fact, music makes you violent. Like Michael Jackson telling little Timmy to be silent. You don't believe me? Here's my hype. Offer me the record and I'll show you the type of criminal this rap is breathing. It's a fact that MC Hammer left me bleeding. Vanilla Ice made my mother safe. If I stuck with you before 40, then I would have been in luck, but I didn't. I got it wrong. Cypress f***ing Hill told me to make a f***ing bomb, but I stacked it.
Why is it censored?
I bought another tape. The power by snap made my f***ing balls ache. So remember, kids, to the head double tap. Guns don't kill people, it's just rap.
Guns don't kill people, rappers do. Guns don't kill people, rappers do.
Guns don't kill people, rappers do. I seen
I'm
it
a
in a
fucking rapper
documentary
and I
on
might kill
BBC
you.
2. Shot to death outside hypervalue. Guns blazing like Michael Caine in Zulu. Government statistics are sometimes misleading. The type of
GL fucking C, man. Your mother's got a penis.
I thought I see him back in here.
Funny to say, when I was having a smoke, I first heard of this bloke in rumour going round. Your mother's reputation, it's not sound. She's saving up the pennies, hoping they turn into pounds to have an operation swap her gender round. It's a shock to me and it's a shock to you. Your mother's got a beard, sandals and a too. It don't look right, see, when she's walking down the street to see a bag jigging to the beat of her feet, I said. Your mother's got a penis.
This wouldn't fly in today's age, really, would it? It would be cancelled within seconds. The GLC, your missus is a nutter. Fuck me, man. I forgot our soap bar.
Check this one out, Clyde.
Burned a new hole in my tracksuit today. Smoking a soap bar without an ashtray. Red hot nylon dripping on my skin. I ripped the fucker off and threw it in the bin. Soap bar's cheap and so's my clothes. They gotta be because of all the fucking holes. It tastes like shit and it makes you cough. And it's the fucking rubber in it that gets you off.
Right, I'm gonna tell back in the days when I was a little delinquent, when I was a despicable teenage youth. It's so true, man. Like basically, like the weed that you get in Wales, you get hash called soap bar. It's cool, and it would be like cheap, so cheap. You'd pay like £10 and you'd get, or like £15, you'd get a quarter. I'm not advocating buying illegal marijuana. I'm in Canada where it's legal, so it's fine for me to talk about these things. £15 for a quarter, and you would literally see like little bits of plastic in it because they would cut it with plastic and fucking God knows what. It was like hash cut with whatever you had, and that was like Welsh imported weed and like tasted. And you'd get like hot rocks that would just like burn holes in every bit of clothing that you wore because it was like so dense because it had like melted bits of plastic in it. So it had like hot rocks falling up. So they'd like have a spliff and then it would just like be raining like fireballs down onto your clothes. Anyone who's grown up in Wales and smoked weed back in their delinquent youth period will know of the joys of soap bar. Not just Wales, mate. No, I'm sure it's all over. Yeah, good times, man. Good night. Somebody just said good night. They're off to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining me on this stream. I hope you sleep really well. The dreaded Rocky. You know what? Funnily enough, I'll move on in a second. But funnily enough, I really liked it. I've got like nostalgic, fond memories of the taste. Like I don't know why. I just really liked the worst of the worst soap bar. It brings me joy thinking about it. Who is my favorite band of all time? That's a really hard question. It's probably the Red Hot Chili Peppers, just for consistency's sake of how much I've gone back to their work. Like, they're the one band that I've never gotten sick of since I was like 10 years old to now. I can always go back and appreciate a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. You know, there are some bands that I think are iconic, and I love The Police, I love Nirvana, I love System of a Down, I love Incubus, I love there's so many bands, like too many bands that I like. And but I think like for me, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and particularly John Frusciante from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, has been like a constant source of inspiration and musical inspiration for me. Rage Against the Machine, yeah, I love Zach De La Rocha. But again with like Rage Against the Machine, I go through phases of coming back to them and leaving them, and then coming back to them, depending on how much I feel like fucking up the system and kicking down some walls. Yeah. But Red Hot Chili Peppers, I don't know, I feel like they've got something that fits every occasion. Do you know what I mean? They're very eclectic in the feeling that they get across, which is why I love them so much. Brazilian, yeah, I've got some Brazilian friends who showed me some Brazilian hip hop. I've forgotten the name. There's a guy, a famous Brazilian rapper who plays like, you might be able to tell me, he plays like ska and does hip hop. I've forgotten the name, but we went through this night where they showed me a bunch of his stuff, and I thought it was really, really sick. Really, really cool. The music scene in Brazil is really cool, man. I really want to go head down that way. And I've never been to South America. I'd love to see Argentina. I'd love to see Brazil. I'd love to see Mexico. So one day, 100%. And I really want to get stuck in with the culture and the music scene there and see what I can absorb and what I can take to inspire my own creation, because the scene seems really cool, man. And all the people that I've met from Brazil are fucking lovely. They're so nice. Like, they seem so open-hearted and like playful and creative, and I think that probably says a lot about the place. So I'd love to go to Brazil. Yeah, I do know Pete Box. I think he's sick, man. I mean, it's a long time ago I heard that name. But I remember watching a video of his where he played guitar and beatbox. I thought that was really good. Really good. And yeah, I spoke a little bit about this on the situation with the war at the moment. I'm sending a lot of love and a lot of support to anybody suffering there. If there's anybody tuned in at the moment who's on any areas of danger, then I'm really my heart goes out to you, and I hope that anything that I'm creating brings you moments of peace or joy within those situations. If you're tuned in today, and yeah, I really my heart goes out for you, and my heart goes out for anybody who's suffering on the tail end of wars and decisions made by the rich and greedy that trickle down and affect everyday people. That nothing really makes me more angry than that. So yeah, my heart goes out to you. I do know Mike Love. Yeah, I do know Mike Love. I told you I wouldn't tear up today. I lied. I do know Mike Love. I really like him. That looping song that he did, Eternal Holiday thing. I think it was called Eternal Holiday. That was a banger. Is this a Power Rangers top? You're the second person to ask me that. I wish it was, man. It's just my fucking Adidas fit, bro. Because no Adidas logo was big enough to satisfy my needs, so I went out and got the biggest one I could. Because I'm a corporate logo whore. And I'm a sucker for Adidas. I've fallen victim to their marketing, and every time I see something that's Adidas, I buy it because I am a victim of capitalism. And I love Adidas so much.
I'm Sister Kate from...
The joggers don't say anything. They're just black, normal... Wait, what do they say? They probably say some vague thing. You know when you just buy something and it doesn't really make sense. It says Sickboi album, only $4.99, out now. Grab it. It's an absolute bargain. Get it while it's hot. That's what it says. Adidas. I don't really... It's Adidas or it's Adidas. I will not take part in this war over the name. And it's Nike or Nike. Who gives a fuck at the end of the day? I just like the way it looks. All day I dream about sex. Wasn't that a fucking banger? Adidas Corn. That was a... Let's just. What a...
Born in a sea, somehow it always seems that I'm dreaming of something I could never be. It doesn't bother me, 'cause I will always be that pimp that I see in all of my fantasies. I don't know your name, so what? Let's screw in the beat. The only
Great song, man. Great band.
Turning free from my screwed up reality. So I dream and struck it harder, 'cause it's so fun to see my face staring back at me. I don't know your name, so what? Let's hope all day I dream about sex.
Did any of you guys watch the Michael Jordan movie about Nike? And the whole Michael Jordan situation where they were falling behind and then Jordan pretty much single-handedly turned Nike into the company it was. What's the movie called again? Air? That was a pretty good film. Did anyone watch the one about Tetris? There was one with the dude from Tarek Everton. Do you know Tarek Everton, who played? I think that's his name. Is it Tarek Everton? He played in the Elton John movie. Yeah. He went to my school. He was in my year at school. Not joking. He was in my year. So I wasn't. He wasn't in my friendship group, but I knew him from being in a small Welsh school. But yeah, Taron Egerton. That's it. Taron Egerton. If you look, he went to David Hughes, which is where I went. It's a funny story. Small world. But he brilliant actor, by the way. I thought what's it called? The Elton John movie was really good. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Tetris movie, it's basically about the rise of Tetris. I think it's on Apple, but it's a fucking wicked film. I preferred it to Air, actually. I thought it was really, really good. It's a really interesting story as well. There's another one about BlackBerry. These are all kind of in a similar vein. It's about like the rise of corporate America, but it's the BlackBerry one was really good as well. I thought all of these were damn good movies, man. G'day, mate. I do like Coldplay, man. Coldplay get a lot of stick. I think Coldplay are epic, mate. Some people think they're bland. I think they're fucking great. Early Coldplay records are banging, man. I'll fight anyone who says otherwise. Who likes Coldplay and who hates Coldplay? Fuck Coldplay. They get so much hate, man. I don't get it. I think they write nice songs, man. They get so much hate. I like Coldplay. People are like, shit. Fuck them. I like Coldplay, man. I will be crucified for it. I don't care, man. I like them. I like them. I love Offspring. The Offspring band. I went to see Offspring a month and a half ago. And the singer still sounds just as good as he did back in the day, man. Brilliant band. Yeah. Offspring are so good. I love David Gilmour. David Gilmour is a brilliant guitarist. Beautiful, beautiful guitarist. I remember watching Pink Floyd live. This was when I was about 12. It was the first time I'd come across the fucking genius that is Gilmour. And it was like this I can't remember the song now, but you're talking like a good 10 minutes of solo, and I was blown away by it. It's like the simplicity, but the beauty and the sustain and the choice of the notes. Because I came from like the Hendrix worshipping place. You know, I thought Hendrix was God, and I still think Hendrix is God, but because it was just a force of nature of this like crash of notes and this explosion of energy. I felt like Hendrix was channeling. And then Gilmour was very different side of the coin. It was like, it wasn't so chaotic. It was like very still, very chosen, well placed, well sustained simplicity. And there was something I felt so beautiful about that, man. So beautiful. One of the reasons that I like John Frusciante is because I feel like he sits in a space between David Gilmour and Jimi Hendrix. I feel like there's a lot of intent behind his playing, which is why you can sing John Frusciante solos out loud. And I feel like there was a lot of intent behind Gilmour's playing. And I feel like with Hendrix, the music played him. It wasn't like, you can't really sing a Jimi Hendrix solo, but you can be amazed by it because it's incredible. I'm so geeky about guitar stuff. Some of my other favorite guitarists, Jeff Beck, Stevie Ray Vaughan, Tom Morello. There's a world of them. Django Reinhardt. There's a lot of them. Yeah. Yeah, Frank Zappa is a genius. I listened to a lot of Zappa growing up. The genius in many ways, not just musically. I think he was a bit of a pioneer and a very important voice for humanity. Got a number of issues. I think Frank Zappa was brilliant, and I think he was fucking weird as well in the best way. I do like a bit of Frank Sinatra. That's no secret. I love the crooners, man. I love a bit of Michael Bublé. I love a bit of Frank Sinatra. All of that generation. Very, very cool. Yeah, I like the Strokes, man. Of course I do. Like a bit of everything, me. Honestly, my favourite artist at the moment is Fred again. I'm in a big house phase at the moment. I just love him, man. He's just such a likeable guy, isn't he? If anyone's heard Fred again, if you haven't, I want to put you onto Fred again right now. He's just so good. His Tiny Desk concert was really cool. It's a bit of a different vibe, but I fucking love this guy so much. Where are we on? I want to put he's so good. Wait, are we? I love this song.
I love you more than all the bottles I've seen the bottom of. With your hand in my hand, bottoms up.
He's brilliant. He's my favourite artist at the moment, by a long shot. I love this riff. I really recommend diving deep first. Like this is one of my favorite things that I watch this a lot. It's like his Boiler Room set, and it's dank. He's triggering a lot of stuff. I think the reason that I like it is it's got elements of like early 2000, late 90s dance music is in there as well. It's kind of a big mix, but it's taken to a modern, reimagined sound. And I mean, I grew up like loving fucking UK rave scene. You know, I was out in any jungle like Shy Effects, Aphrodite, all of that lot. I was like so into the jungle scene, but also quite into the house scene. And when I heard Fred again, it kind of like it just gave me this nostalgic feeling of all of the golden ages before I got sick. I've got so many fond memories of what it felt like to be in a healthy body. Like my music back then was like electronic music. It was house music. It was dance music. It was rave music. And like, it brings me back to a time that was so many good memories for me. Just like sweating my tits off on a dance floor with strangers, just like loving my life, like feeling good inside my body and feeling healthy. And yeah, like Fred again encapsulates that feeling for me. That's why I love him, man. He takes me back to being healthy. So yeah. So I'm actually going to go and see him. I booked tickets to go and see him the week after next. So I'm well looking forward to that, man. I'm going to go and have a big rave to celebrate this album for old time's sake. It's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. I'm sure I'll send loads of videos. I'll share loads of videos of that as well, man. It's going to be banging. It's going to be banging. I love Fred again. And so he's collaborated with Skrillex's new album was actually so good. I'll be honest, I wasn't a huge Skrillex fan until this new album came out. I just found it a little bit like the sort of like mainstream dubstep scene wasn't really my thing. And this new album, I don't know if any of you guys have listened to Quest of Fire, but it's really matured and the sounds on it are like, so I think it's his best work, man. I think it's beautiful. I don't. If anyone wants to go and check it out, I recommend Skrillex's new album. I really recommend checking out Fred again if you haven't heard of him. Fred, Fred again. Like it's fucking great, basically. Hang on, I'm just checking that the homies. Just checking that the homies are all here. Okay, they're not here yet. Devlin, yeah, I like Devlin. That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Back in the day, he was big in the sort of like big in UK hip hop, big in UK grime. I haven't heard of any of his new stuff, but I used to rate Devlin back in the day. Ace Skills, fucking hell, Ace, yeah, man, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Billy Talent, yeah, of course. J. Cole, I do like J. Cole. Rick Astley, of course. Is that even a question? Yeah, Pendulum. I used to, my favorite. I'll be honest. My favorite Pendulum album was Hold Your Colour. And then I didn't really fuck with Pendulum when they started going in down the sort of like rock band commercial route. For some reason, it just wasn't connecting as much for me. I was a producer back in those days, man, when they released Hold Your Colour. I was a producer before I was an artist, and I thought the production behind that record was insane, man. Like, I thought the production behind, you know, the record with like Slam and Tarantula and Hold Your Colour and, you know, all of those tunes on it. At the time, I would honestly say that I think it was Rob Swire. I think that's the name of the main producer. Anyway, whatever his name is. At the time, I would say that he was probably on top of the production world, like in terms of that Hold Your Colour album was so revolutionary at the time in terms of the sonic sound of it compared to everything else that was out at the time. It was fucking so good, bro. Gorillaz, yeah, man. Damon Albarn is a legend, and whether it be Blur or whether it be Gorillaz, I think he's a genius, man. And I really like his character as well. I really like. I want to do something with Damon one day. I'm kind of putting the seeds out there for that because I think that would be really cool. Really cool. It feels like a kindred spirit. The Prodigy. Oh man, I've been in touch. I've been in touch with a guy from The Prodigy. And there's potentially a collaboration on the cards there. I fucking love The Prodigy. I bought music for the Jilted Generation back when I was like 14 or something like that. And fuck me, man. That was such a good album. And so the one with the crab, I've forgotten what that was called. I had that album as well. That was a sick album. And rest in peace, Keith Flint as well. He was I think he was one of the last living true punks. Do you know what I mean? Like a true punk, not like an who lives and breathes punk. I think that he was one of the last living punks, man. And God rest his soul. Yeah, Fatboy Slim, the Brighton homie. I've had Fatboy Slim commenting on a few of my things, man. I really like him. I think he's a genius. I've seen Fatboy Slim live. I've seen the Prodigy live. I've seen Fatboy Slim live back in my raving days. That was a great show. Yeah, I thought it was brilliant. I'll be honest. The best dance act I ever saw. This may have a slight thing to do with the fact that I was slightly under the influence at the time, but the best dance act I ever saw were the Chemical Brothers, by far. Like the visuals that the Chemical Brothers had and put on, and just the sound, the arrangement of the show, it was so good. Like if anyone has a chance to watch the Chemical Brothers live, bro, you won't be disappointed. I've seen Pendulum. I've seen so many. I've seen Tiesto. I've seen so many dance acts of like the great dance acts. You know, I've seen Eric Prydz. I've seen fucking loads and loads of Shy Effects. I've seen loads and loads of dance groups. But the Chemical Brothers, who aren't even my favorite dance acts in terms of songs that they put out, but in terms of live show, they were really good. I actually saw Skrillex this year as part of the Calgary Stampede Festival. They were good. I saw Deadmau5 as well. Both sick. I have heard Amul and the Sniffers, yeah. Mate, there is some good punk music coming out of Australia. Let's go for my personal favourite. Can anyone guess who my favourite Australian punk band is? Yeah, I think someone's got it just by the name. Come on. The Boys.
This song's for anyone who got the bus here tonight.
I saw these guys live as well. They're fucking great.
Spent my bus money on a six-pack. Now I'm stuck in the jungle with no way back. I spent my bus money on a golden oak. Now I've got no clue how I'm gonna get home. I spent my bus money on a big ride, and then I walked to Mount Coolum and started a fire. I spent my bus money on a sausage roll. I'd have more money if I wasn't on a dole.
Yeah, I love Fat Freddy's drop.
Broken, unhappy. I spent my bus money on
I'll tell you in a second.
blues. Then I walked home with holes in my shoes. I spent my bus money on a long net. Now I can't afford to pay the rent. I spent my bus money on shitty bills. Now I can't afford to pay my bills. No, I can't.
Mate, these guys were fucking epic live. Honestly, probably the craziest crowd I've been to was watching the Chats live in Brighton. It was like the whole fucking place was a mosh pit. Not just like a little pocket. The whole place was I thought I was because I was a smoker at the time, but I thought I thought my lung was about to fall out my mouth because of so much jumping around. And I've seen heavy bands live, man. I've seen very heavy bands live. I've seen loads of metal, but I saw like Murder Dolls live. I saw like some pretty fucking heavy bands, but no crowd was as mental as the Chats for some reason.
Hey mate, have you got a spare buck? This prick of a driver
Won't let me on the bus.
It's getting late and I want to go home. I lost my wallet and I smashed my phone. I feel bad.
I love Joy Division.
I really do. But all I need
is is a back or two.
All I need is a back or two. All I need is a back or two. All I need is a back or two. All I need is a back or two. Oh yes I do. Said all I need is a back or two. All I need is a back or two. Oh yes I do.
Is the sound alright, by the way, guys? Is the sound okay for you? It's not like echoing or anything, is it? Sounds all good, yeah? Wicked. Yeah, man, the chat, if this is the first time people have listened to the chats, I'd go and recommend checking them out. They're cool as fuck, man. And they were really good live as well. Really good live. Someone is behind you. I wish there was. I'm waiting for my mates and they're taking forever. I'm just here alone. Or I'm really glad that I live stream. Otherwise, I'd be like twiddling my thumbs, mate, big time. Oh, I'm gonna fucking. Where are you? Where are you? Amel and the Sniffers. To be fair, they went to Walmart, and I don't know if anyone's ever been to Walmart, but it's like an entire country itself. Like they should have a public transportation system just to get from one side of Walmart to the other. It's huge. I don't think I've ever been in a supermarket that big before. It should have its own government. Like that's how big it is. They sell everything. Whatever you want, you can buy it at Walmart for all of your needs. Anything. Like put two random words together, like pixie shoes, probably. Cauliflower gloves, probably. Yeah, seashells, definitely. They've got everything, man. What's everyone saying? Let's what should we change the topic to? We've just been saying band names for a while now. What else should we talk about? Oh yeah, the main purpose of me streaming is meant to be like pushing this album. I always forget, but I've got an album out. I'll mention it every hour or something. There's an album out. This thing here, Sickboi album. You can get the album now if you've just tuned in and you haven't ordered an album. I'm very close to a #1 spot. It would be awesome to get it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of hoping that I do. But if I don't, it's fine. C'est la vie. But if I do, it's really cool. So yeah, if you want to help out, it's only like $4.99 on download. Or the physical copies, which Brigitte, who you will meet at some point, I'm sure she'll come on a live stream. She's designed some amazing, like anyone who's got a physical copy will tell you how cool they look in chat. She's done such a good job in designing like incredible. I'm not just saying this. I think she's made some really truly unique looking, like physically, just to hold them and stuff. Like they're really really cool. They're really really cool. So I love her a lot for designing something that looks fucking incredible. So yeah, they're physical and cassettes and vinyls available if you want them. Oh, garden party. Yeah, is anyone in chat who went to... So I can see there's one person here. Is there anyone else in chat that went to the secret garden party? If you are, I'm jealous, man. Like, it looked fucking great. I wish that I would have been there, but I'm really, really happy that you guys had a good time. It honestly looked incredible. I'm glad, man. I'm glad that you guys had fun. I'm glad you guys had fun. It looked very, very dope. I'm very pleased it turned out as well as it could have. Sick. And I'm glad that you guys got a chance to meet everybody. They are all lovely. They're all lovely, lovely people. Wait, I've just got a message through. Oh, we've sold out. I've just got a message. We've sold out of the classified versions. Any of the limited edition versions, I'd try and get them soon because they are selling out. We only did a limited run of some of the, and that'll be the only run we do of them. There'll be the black and red one will eternally be available, but the Classified, and I think the Classified just sold out, but I think the Ren's Brain one, which is my personal favorite, that's still in stock. So yeah, grab them before they go if you don't want to miss out on getting a little piece of unique artwork from the beautiful and amazing Brigitte. No Netflix. I haven't approached Netflix yet. I'm going to approach Netflix once my health is a lot better and I know that I can fully commit to creating a series. And when it does, I'm going to try and go in all guns blazing and be like, look, there's an audience, there's a concept, there's a script, because I've written a script that I've been sitting on of lots of different tales, and it's probably some of my proudest work to date, and it's frustrating sitting on an idea and sitting on characters and sitting on a concept and not being able to do anything with it, but I'm playing the long game. So I'll approach them once my health is good, and I will say, this is my idea, Netflix, give me a fucking show. That's what I'll say. So yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like I want to put out an album before I do that. I want to put out a guitar and singing album, because I feel like if I do manage to land the Netflix thing, it's going to take up a lot of time, and you know, I want to make sure that when I do that, I'm in the headspace to devote my life to it, and really make it something I'll be really proud of. So I'm going to put out an album first, and then I'm going to do the Netflix thing. Hopefully they're going to say yes, and hopefully I can roll with it. We'll see what happens. Yeah. If Netflix don't like it, I will self-release it. I put too much work into it not to. And luckily, fortunately, I found myself in a very fortunate position with this album where I might be financially afforded the possibility of bringing that to life myself. So it's a very exciting time creatively for me, in terms of the prospects of what it could the doors it could potentially open. So yeah, that's one of the good things about staying independent, is all your money isn't taken by a big label, which is nice. Fuck yeah. Big up my independent homies. Play an unreleased tune. I will play an unreleased tune, but not right now. When I get into the album breakdown, I'll play one of the ones that was meant to be on Sickboi that isn't on it yet. I know that Netflix isn't the only option. There could be. I only say Netflix because it's a widely known one. But what I mean by Netflix is Netflix, Amazon, so, you know, some of the major streaming players. We'll see, man. We'll see. Maybe even YouTube Prime. We'll see. But Netflix is the one that I'm aiming for, and I believe if you say things enough, they manifest. So that's why I keep saying Netflix. But you know, all of them are brilliant in their own ways. Oh, Chinchilla's got a tune out. That's true. Chinchilla has got a tune out. Go and support my girl. Go and support my sister from another mister. When she drops that tune. Big love for her. She's like my musical sibling. I love Daisy to bits, and I love what she's doing, man. I think she's one of the most talented artists that I know. I think she is a powerhouse of feminism. I think she is ferocious and fearless and beautiful, and has an incredible voice that can like stand up next to like the Beyoncés of this world. If anyone's ever seen her live and watched her hit those high notes, it's honestly something else. I feel like she hasn't even shown her full potential, but in like moments, because I've heard her sing a lot, and in those moments where she really goes for it, it's something else, man. She's a force of nature. She really is. Get a room, somebody said. It's not like that. It's actually not like that. As beautiful as Daisy is, I have a firm philosophy that music is a sacred thing, right? And it shouldn't be spoilt. If you find someone who you collaborate well with, that's why I haven't had sex with Sam Tompkins or Chinchilla or anybody that I've made a song with, because I don't believe that it should be tainted like that. Someone said not even Tash Sultana. I haven't collaborated with Tash Sultana, just putting that out there. Hi Tash. I know that she likes women and I'm a man. It was doomed from the start. But if she changes her mind and gets divorced, I'd rather never collaborate with her and, you know, the other thing that I said. Oh, somebody said lies. What about Crutch? That's different, though, because Bibby was my girlfriend before we made that song. That's different, innit? Like, she was my girlfriend and she could sing well, so I was like, hey, do you want to jump on this track with me? That was a very different situation. Like, yeah, that was different. And she's not a singer. She doesn't release music. She's never. That's the only thing she's ever put out there, and that's just because she was a wicked singer. And I wanted her to get on the song Crutch, so it was a very different situation. No, I haven't had sex with Vic, guys. Fuck's sakes. Vic is my homeboy, though. Me and Vic have both slept with a few of the same women. And there's no hard feelings between us at all. Or the women. There's just love. We're a very close-knit circle, our Brighton homies. It's nothing but love. Remain? No, I haven't had sex with Remain either. I just would like to remind you all, I am a straight man. I'm a straight man. I haven't had sex with any of the Big Push. I haven't had sex with Remain. I haven't had sex with Vic. They are my brothers from another mother's, and I love them dearly, and I think they're very sexy as well. Vic is a very handsome man. Remain is a very beautiful man. But I just don't like penises like that, I'm afraid. Good night. People are going to bed. Good night. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me. Oh, I thought... You thought I was fruity. I think, you know, I might come across as a bit of camp. If I was bi, then yeah, sure. I think Vic and Remain would be the first to get it. 100%. Stop asking me. Why are people asking me about the people I've collaborated with? No, I haven't slept with Eden or Molly. I haven't slept with anybody that I've collaborated with other than Bibby, okay? Who would I fuck if I was gay? Sean Connery back in his prime. Yeah, Sean Connery back in his prime. Brad Pitt in Fight Club. Matey Boy from Mr. Robot. I like my skinny what are they called? Skinny mysterious emo boys. That's my type. Yeah. I have gotten some rest, yeah. No, not Tom Cruise. Nah. I don't get Tom Cruise. I don't get Timothy Chalamet either. They're just a little bit wet, to be honest. I don't really get it. Why is this turned into me talking about which men that I'd fuck if I was gay? Yeah, Donnie Darko, man. Of course, Jake Gyllenhaal, man. Sex god. Sexy man. What about, okay. Wait, come on. Let's change the topic. Let's change the topic. Oh yeah, Spike from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, yeah. Celebrity girl crushes would be like early Angelina Jolie. Well, Angelina Jolie whenever, but like her in Girl Interrupted. I like girls that are slightly like unhinged and, you know, slightly emo-y unhinged girls, and Angelina Jolie in Girl Interrupted. God damn. And there's a film called Hackers, which is like a fucking brilliant film, man. I don't know if anyone's seen Hackers, but it's about like early 90s. It's like so bad it's good. It's like brilliant. If anyone hasn't seen Hackers, but it's super young Angelina Jolie in it, back when she was like early 20s, and she's got like this short haircut and she's proper like punk emo looking. Fuck. Woof. God damn. Take me away from this world, Angelina Jolie, and cover me in baby oil. Who else? I'm trying to think. I don't think I've got that many celebrity. This is worrying that I reeled off about 10 men. And I can't think of that many women. Maybe I need to start questioning myself. Who else? I like, well, obviously Tash Sultana is fucking babe. She's just something else, man. She's a force of nature. Like her, when she I think it's her playing. I find it so sexy. Like when she gets into playing electric guitar, there's just something. I think passion is the sexiest thing, man. For me, like in terms of like attraction, seeing somebody, and it doesn't really matter what that passion is. It can be anything. They can be passionate about anything, but I just find passion so fucking sexy, man. God damn. Yeah, Margot Robbie's hot. Jessica Alba's hot. Not really emo enough for me. I like slightly emo unhinged girls, women. Jerry Halliwell. Jerry Halliwell was my first crush. Jerry Halliwell and Kimberly, the Pink Power Ranger, were my first crush. I was quite young, but for some reason I was just like so attracted to. Now, you know, I don't know why. When looking back, but when I was like an 8-year-old boy, I was like, she is the epitome of everything that I want from a woman. I was just massively into Jerry Halliwell. Xena? Do you mean Xena Warrior Princess? I also just fancy like video game girl character, like Tomb Raider. I think I just like strong women. A woman that could potentially kick my ass. Hot. Yeah. Tomb Raider. But the video game, obviously the Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider, but also the video game Tomb Raider was the first one I was attracted to. Like Tomb Raider 2. Just her like what was like controlling her. I did this thing. I'm just going to admit something now. There was this Easter egg on Tomb Raider 2 that if you found enough of these hidden treasures, it apparently unlocked the shower scene where you would see Tomb Raider's pixelated breasts, because the graphics were terrible back then, but we didn't know any different because we had nothing to compare them to. So I spent a painful amount of hours trying to unlock Tomb Raider's boobs. I think I did it actually. I think I got Tomb Raider's tits. Yeah, that was a proud moment for me. I'd also make Sims take showers and then put the cheat in where you could move furniture around so that they'd be taking the shower, then you move the shower away, and then all of a sudden they're naked. That's a little Sims hack for you perverts out there. I was a very sexually invested child. Invested? No, that's not the word. I liked boobs. Deprived. Yeah, deprived is probably the right word. Come on, I was a teenage boy. We've all been there. All of us in this chat. We've all been teenage boys. Every single one of us. Yeah. Was I bottle fed? Why is that? Is the bottle? Are you going to say some Freudian? Are you going to break me down the psychology of like if I was bottle fed, then that's why I'm a sexual deviant? I don't actually remember, to be honest. No, I think I sucked on them titties. That's not what I want to say about my mum out loud, really, is it? Said it. Cancel me. Bye. Banned. Ban me from Twitch. I dare you, Twitch. What are people? Right, I'm trying to catch the questions as they come. I'm trying to catch the questions. What's my next song about? I don't know yet. I've just released an album. Can you calm down, please? Can you give me a fucking chance, please? It's about titties. I do like Star Wars. Indeed. I like, you know what I love about things like Star Wars and Lord of the Rings? I love how much thought goes into like creating these whole entire galaxies and universes and the backstories and the lineages of the different species and aliens. Like, I love how much thought goes into it. So creative, man. I love Star Wars for that reason. I love Lord of the Rings for that reason, man. Like, the amount of creativity and like imagination that goes into these things is beautiful. That's why I love all the Star Warses. I know some people are like militant, diehard, like early Star Wars fans. I love all of them, man. I think it's brilliant. I think it's genius. I really like The Mandalorian as well. I think they're still in Walmart, by the way. I'm not surprised. It's fucking huge. I love The Mandalorian. I thought that was really good. The Boba Fett one was okay. It wasn't as good as The Mandalorian. Have I seen Snatch Wars? I'm assuming that is what I'm assuming it is. I haven't seen Snatch Wars, but I hope it was good. Yeah, June. I did watch June. I thought June, the book, fucking brilliant. June, the movie, the newest one, I thought it was a little bit overrated, to be honest. I know, man. I thought it was a bit overrated. The homies seem to be here. Hello? Come on in. Hold that thought. I won't end the live stream because then you get to see everybody's beautiful faces as they come in. Oh, this is going to be wholesome. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, they'll be here any moment now. The anticipation is killing me. Oh, by the way, guys, there's an album out. If anybody, I'll say this one last time because I'll probably forget. There's an album out. We're very, very close to a #1 spot. There's a link here. There'll be links that pop up in the chat if you want to grab an album and help get a #1. That would be fucking brilliant. It's only $4.99 if you're in the UK. I'm not sure how much it is elsewhere, but the digital version is very cheap. The physical version ain't bad, and we put a lot of love in, a lot of work into it. So if you want it, then yeah, get stuck in, man. I'm excited to see the homies. They'll be walking through that door any moment now. Any moment now. I wrote an album. Yeah, apparently I made an album. It's this album called Sickboi. Oh yeah, the Love Music 5. I was playing around with the beat from Love Music 1. I just got carried away that other night because I was feeling really inspired and in the zone after dropping the album. I was feeling really happy. So I wrote Love Music 5. I don't know where it's going to end up, but it's nearly a whole song now. I fucked with the beat of the first one, brought it up to date, and I wrote lyrics about the first one from the perspective of me now, almost 13, 14 years later. So maybe I'll release a demos volume 3 and put it on there. But yeah, Love Music 5 is confirmed. It's I feel like Love Music 4 went off the script a little bit and was more Love Music 4 was a lot more tongue-in-cheek than all of the other ones, and it was a lot more like piss-takey. Love Music 5's kind of gone back to the original format a little bit more. Love Music 5's a bit more like wholesome and about my love for music rather than like me making dick jokes. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun. People like same thing, more dick jokes. Some people, the response to the Love Music 4 was split. Some people really liked it. Some people thought it was a bit too vulgar. Fuck them. Where is everyone? The tension is killing me. Oh. Ooh.
stream.
Yeah, man.
Hello, people.
Look, it's the beautiful Vic,
Hey.
Mr. Joe. Come on.
Yeah. And a bunch of other random
We got
people.
all the boys in the building.
We picked up a few extras on the way
Oh,
here.
we got Brigitte. Hello. Say hello to the homies.
Hi.
Yes, hello. We got Kai. Meet Kai, everybody, and Mr. Fucking.
Bread and
Hang on,
stuff.
let's point this upwards a little bit so you have to push down. There we are. The
Smile
gang.
and wave, boys. Smile
The
and
gang.
wave.
The gang down.
Yeah, that's been a
Yeah, man.
awful
Oh, hello,
journey,
lad.
mate.
Oh, yeah. It's good.
It's been a bloody awful journey.
How long was it? Was it delays and shit?
Yeah, it was a little delay.
Yeah.
just at the start.
We left at 4 a.m.
Yes, Kai. How are you
doing?
Oh, good, bro. Good to see you, man.
Good to see ya.
Yeah, mate, I'm fucking good, man. Just, wait, I'll round this off and come and join you boys in a second. But
Bye, guys.
make yourself at home, obviously.
Hi.
Guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you and dip. Catch up with the homies. I'll do a proper stream with them very. Oh wait, fucking hello. We missed the fucking Don himself.
It is.
It's Mr. fucking Connor.
Get a deal.
Look, he's on the graft.
Yes.
He's on the graft right away, man. Big up Connor, everybody. But all this wouldn't be fucking possible without Connor, man. So give Connor a lot of love, man. Yep, he's the boy. Anyway, guys, well, hang on. Connor just gave me this to show you. I'll do this quickly before I leave. Here we have this Sickboi. I haven't actually had this physically yet, so this is the first time I'm seeing it. This is Sickboi vinyl. Let me take the vinyl out. If you guys want to order this, it's going to mean a lot. Here we are. We got Connor. Sick. So sick. That's the vinyl itself. A lot of love has gone into these. And you can get them. Oh, mate, these look actually so good.
Yeah, really good, mate. I love the inside of this. If you open it up,
Yeah.
the lyrics inside so sick.
So sick. So sick. Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking cool, man.
I've got what you really want, though.
Oh, have you? Guys, I'm gonna confess something. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I haven't had a cigarette in months. Well, since the last time I saw Connor, and I told him we're gonna have to celebrate this album with a cigarette. So I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not gonna get back into smoking, but I'm gonna smoke today, and it's gonna feel great. Sorry. Anyway, cassettes. We got the cassettes. Oh, bro, these look so fucking cool. This is like this. You can blind your neighbors with this and just shine it at people. This is my personal favorite one. Wait, I need to take the cellophane bit off. I'm gonna bounce in a minute. Look at this. It's so fucking pretty, and that's the inside of it. I'll do a proper stream with the guys, maybe like a couple of them at a time, because it'll be really cool for you guys to like meet Brigitte, who's designing this, like meet her properly, because she's actually absolutely smashed it. Guys, I love you very much. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you now. Yeah, if you're newer and you haven't ordered a copy of the album, it would really mean the world to me if you do that, because it's really helping this incredible, insane, crazy journey on. I'm very excited now because my mates are here, so I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'm gonna go and join them. Take care, guys. Sick. Love you.
I've been staying with my friend Brian, who I met from the group, and Momo's here as well, my friend who came with me from the UK, and they are currently watching Prison Break. And since I've gotten here, which was 2 nights ago, I swear they watched about 25 episodes. Not exaggerating, kind of back to back. So I'm kind of I can't deal with all the drama. Breaking out of prison, kicking some ass. So I'm sitting in the garden doing this vlog. My brain is feeling a little spacey, and I'm gonna go to bed and get an early night. Well, I'm gonna try, but they'll probably be Prison Break until the early hours in the morning. So I'm gonna go and watch some Prison Break. Good night.
Yo, son, I got a plan.
I just fucking leave it, man.
Hear me out, son.
That's how I got in the can.
Sam, I'm serious. I think I found a way to escape. Because how hard could it be? I saw it all on Prison Break.
Nah.